Hi, my name is Irina. Welcome to my studio. And I want to do something. I don't know if I probably did. Somebody probably named the video Whatever Wednesday, and I like the idea. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think I came up with it by myself. But I want to take a day and a week, and I don't know. Maybe it's going to be just only 1 week, or maybe it's going to be a weekly thing. I have no idea. But I would like to take a little bit of time and just do whatever, and maybe use up some of my stack here, because I have a lot of these papers. I have this box, right, with all the cardstock things, and it for some reason just keeps getting more and more instead of getting less, right? So it's basically more or less I would like to use up the stash somehow, hopefully, and yeah, maybe I can do that. And today I want to do something that I have been doing this week anyways, but in the mornings I only do a little bit, and I would like to, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna do all of them, okay? And this is, oh, I wrote it down. Where is it? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Oh, this idea I saw right here, okay? And this is watercoloring, okay? But because I still don't consider myself an artist, okay? Still do not. I look at what people are making, and she just, I think it's not my first time that I looked at whatever she was making, and it just looks easy, doable for me. Okay, let's say it looks doable for me, so I like that. I like that part, that it's doable for me. I'm gonna take watercolors, and because in the mornings I was doing stuff already, I still have watercolors here. I don't know, I'm just gonna put some water into this pink one, and I still have some orange here. What is this color? This is blue. And then I'm gonna spray some on my pink and spray some on my blue and see what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna start to see. It was dry and now it's not. What? To me it's already progress, like learning things like that. And all she did, I'm telling you, she did blobs, and I really like that because I can do blobs, okay? I can do blobs. That's the thing. I can totally do blobs. And what I want to do is put a little more water in there and maybe do blobs a little different. See, for me, it's hard to see if I do it this way. But she literally just did some blobs right here. And I think I'm going to go and do the blobs all over the place. Because why not? They're gonna look very similar, and it's more, I would say it's like mask making, isn't it? If you do it this way. I'm trying to get some different darker color in there as well. Don't know if that's gonna work, but that's my blob for now. That is my blob. That's my other blob. And I'm gonna try and put some darker color into my blob. I know nothing about shading and stuff, that I don't know nothing. And this is not watercolor paper. Those are just my leftover papers, okay? I have leftover papers, and most of the time I have no idea what to do with them. Oops, this is a big blob though. I don't know if I want such big blobs. But I'm doing it, so I'm doing it, okay? I don't know, how many should I use? I have this one. This one is like, I'm probably not gonna use anywhere because from the other side, that's weird. Let's do two bigger blobs and see how that's gonna look. I have these small ones. This is just from a book backing, so I don't know if the watercolor is gonna even stay on it and dry on it. No idea. But I'm gonna do that because why not, right? Just do blobs. And I'm doing the pink blobs first, and then I'm gonna move on to blue blobs. I'm gonna be doing a lot of blobs. And of course on watercolor paper it looks much different, right? I have this one which is just what? I don't know. It was leftover paper, and then I distressed it and I cut the corners, I guess. But now I'm also gonna do blobs on this one. So have we done all of them? All pink ones? I have my paper right here where I just, you know, they dry the brush somewhere else, but I do this because one day this paper is gonna be pretty paper. Okay, let me wash the brush and then just get some blue. My watercolors are not like professional grade. That's why they don't have much pigment, you know. That's fine though. It is what it is, and this is how it's gonna go. They do not have much pigment, but for that price, for what I'm doing, I think they're fine. I'm okay with those. Maybe if I would do this like more often or whatever, I would go ahead and get more or better watercolors, I guess. Not more watercolors, but better ones. But I'm okay. I'm trying to get like 2 different shades, but I don't think this works on normal paper. So all good. I don't get upset, and it's just like, it's really very mindful, I think. It's like a little mindfulness. I should, oh, see, this is like, it doesn't soak up anything because it's a book page cover, right? So it will take a little longer for it to dry right here. I think my blobs on here are very big as well. I don't know what that is going to look later, but whatever. I'm just here for the blobs. I will worry about anything else later. And I truthfully, oh, did I put it on the right side? Maybe, maybe not. Whatever, I don't need to check because I do it already. Truthfully, I don't even care about how it's gonna look later because, like I said in my previous videos, the way is my destination. Having a couple minutes of fun and relaxing my brain for a little bit is enough for me already. This one is bigger, this one is not. And then I always try to kind of get with the darker on one side, but I don't know. And then I don't know about you, but I let this dry. I don't clean it out because I don't want to waste anything. I might put it on papers through a stencil or something, but I'm not going to put it anywhere. Like, I'm not going to just wash it out and let it go down the drain, literally. So, oh, this is dark. Okay, so we did that. That's good. Now I would get just some green, I guess. Just a little bit of green here. Can we get it? Yeah. And then I will, oh, maybe I should have used, oh well. I will try to be careful. And I'm making leaves. As you can tell, those are gonna be leaves. And they are just blobs too, basically. Actually, they are. They're just little blobs. They're not really like, you know, elaborate leaves or something like that. They just 2 bloop bloop done, bloop bloop done, bloop bloop done. I love it because there is no thinking involved. Truly. And I know that looks so bad right now. It really, not bad, but it really doesn't look like anything. But we hope that it's going to look like something in a bit. So I would like to do just something like that. I don't know. It helps me. It really does. Where do I put the leaves here? It's so, you know, there's not much space here. Okay. Did I put the leaves everywhere? Yes, I did. Now I'm gonna clean my brush once again on my book here. Because look, there is so much left. And then you can use this in your collage if you want to. And then I will wash my brush and I will clean it on a normal paper towel. So it dries kind of. Now what I need to do is to dry all of that as well. I can leave it to dry naturally. Like some of it is basically dry. This is gonna take longer. This is gonna take longer, it looks like. Or I will just, you know, give me just a second. I'll do it for like 10 seconds or so. Okay, I dried each of them for like 10 seconds. Now what I do need is a very diluted stuff. What about you? And then I need like a smaller brush. This is beige, I think. And I'm just gonna basically do a background. I'll go around the flowers and the leaves. And I will try to not to wetten it too much so it doesn't... Oh, I put my brush in the blue instead of the beige. And no, we don't want to do that. We just need like a beige background. I could take a even smaller brush, you know, for this, but I don't have that much patience for the bigger parts. So that's what I use. I figured out, I think I need different brushes. I have 3 now, and they are good for certain things, but it seems like 2 or 3 more different ones would be cool, but I don't know. I have, like, I need to ask my friend if it's okay to buy, because we are on a no buy challenge. We don't buy crap anymore, right? But it was Mother's Day, and I still have, oh my god, I have a ton of gift cards, because you know me, I don't buy much stuff. Anyways, so the no buy challenge is not too bad for me, because I don't buy much stuff anyways. But sometimes I would just go and kind of buy stuff from Temu that I don't really need, but I kind of want. You know? Especially I see somebody doing something and then I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to do that, you know? But I would not buy brushes and stuff from Temu if I was to continue watercoloring. You know, for the beginning, I had brushes from Dollar Tree, right? Just the normal, but they are really just for the beginning. If you want to use them once in a while, it works. But since I like to overachieve and learn more and more, you might have noticed I didn't do embroidery. Well, I did one big thing, big flower, but I think I'm gonna take it apart because it's huge and I wouldn't know where to use it. I might just show it to you on Monday for more Monday makes. And then, because Michelle gave me something for Mother's Day too, and I wanted to try it out. So I made this huge flower. And then, I don't know, I was thinking, why did you make such a big flower? You have no idea what to do with it. You know, I don't think it's gonna look good in a journal. If it was watercolor paper, this background would be so much prettier, in my opinion. I will show you on Monday. I started doing some on watercolor paper. Some flowers. And there are these as well. Because these are my favorite from the ones she showed. With the blob stuff. She made a few different ones. And I made them all. But these are my favorite ones. Hands down. I like these the most. I don't know why. They kind of look like a little bit like, I don't know, whimsical tulips to me. If you don't want to do the background, you don't do the background. Or you can just choose a paper that is darker already. Like I'm not gonna do the background on this book cover thing, right? But I will do background on everything else. And I will probably distress this because this was ripped. And as you can see, it looks different. I also tried my hand in the mini drawing. I'll show you on Monday. then you can see what came out of this. I kind of like it, and then I kind of don't know if it's because I'm, you know, of course I'm not impartial to it, because I made it. I made it, so I like it. Oh, I went into the green a little bit. Oh, I went into the green a little bit. Be aware that if you water your watercolors, if you put more water in it after they have dried, they will reactivate. I don't know what the right word is. And I know it just looks like, what is going on here? But I kind of like it. This messy look, I don't know. I dig it. I dig it. Let's do this one too. This tiny one. And this one, I can just leave as this in the back, and it might be a little journaling card or something. It might be a little pocket, you know? It might be nothing, but I'm just enjoying this process. And I want to share with you, in case you go to her channel and you think, never ever will I be able to do that. Then you come here and you look at this and you're like, if she can do it, I can do it. I always tell people, if I can do that, and I really, my whole life, I've tried to like draw something, and I'm convinced I can't. And then if something turns out good, this has a background already. This is distressed. So I think I'm just gonna more or less kind of smooth it out, the distressed part. Oh, see, when you go into the green, it's no good. I'm just gonna go with some water here. If you go into the green, no good. Green is gonna bleed. Especially on the paper like this. This is kind of a little, what would you call it? I don't know, the coating on it is different than normal paper. Okay, so I'm gonna wash out my brush once again, dry it, and then I need the background to dry, so I'm gonna dry it for just a sec. My paper warped, but I'm gonna put it into a book overnight, so we're gonna be fine. I didn't expect nothing less from this paper, I will tell you. Okay, then I need a little marker, and I'm gonna take this one. You can do it with a Sharpie as well. I'm pretty sure. Let's do it with a Sharpie right here on this one. So you don't even pay attention to your blobs too much. You just make them look like tulips. You kind of go with the shape, but not too much. You can totally be not in shape, if that makes sense. That's what I like about it. It's just blobs, and then I'm just doing something. Okay. And then I think this one is gonna go right here. And right out there. And this one is gonna go here, and this one is gonna go here. And this one is gonna go here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Hold on, I'm gonna do it with each of them. Just roughly the shape. Oh, I love those. Oh, I'm gonna go to do it with the other marker. It's thinner, and then you can see the difference. I started out with just my edding, and then I got myself 2 markers, basically. Okay, not markers, but micron, I don't know, something pen. What I feel like, are you able to stick this out more, or is that it, the tip of it? Because there is barely any tip on these. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. This has a longer tip, but this one barely has a tip. So how do you use it? Is there a way to take out more tip out of it? I don't know. You know what I mean? Oh, I forgot my, let me close this first. I don't know what's going on there, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. So far so good. We're not done yet. I just love it. Look, it becomes something. The blobs become something. See, if you use the fine, this is 0.5, I think. 0.05 is this one. Whatever that means. You'll figure it out. I don't know what that means. I know that it's the size, but I don't know, is it millimeters? Probably. Okay. And I'm gonna droop. Yeah, see, this doesn't even, there's not enough tip on this. I don't like that. Where did the tip go? Is it gonna be like gone by in no time? I don't understand. So somebody explain this to me. Because I don't use them too much. So it shouldn't be like, oh, it's gone because I've used it for so long or whatever. No. Where does the tip go, and why is there a way to get it back? I want the tip back. And then I'm just gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here. It's all good. You don't, you know, if you think you messed up, you did not. See, blob turns into something. I wonder where the tips go. Somebody tell me. I'm having a problem now. Now I want to figure that out. Why don't I have a tip on the other one? Boop, 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 and boop. Look, isn't that cool? Oh, I have to get ready in a bit because I have 2 therapists in a week now. Only because last time I was so upset that she said she wanted to see me before my usual day. I don't want to. I'm not upset today, okay? But when I go, I will be. So I don't want to get upset. Does that make sense? I just don't want to get upset again. Oh, look. Now I have this, and I have this basically going there. And then I have this. Okay, whatever. And the last one, it's like a little mass making of cards. And like, did I say it? I probably said it 3 times already. But I like that you don't have to go stay in line. You can totally be out of line. Color outside the lines. Or make the lines inside the color, whatever you want to call it. You go here, you go here, you go here, and you go here. Okay, so we got this now, right? They're all little flowers. And then you take each flower and you put kind of something on top. A little something, something. There you go. We'll put a little something, something on top. I love it. And I think she calls it doodles or something. But if you know what I found out while doing that? Or I kind of learned for myself, is that you can apply all the doodles to something. You know, they don't have to be the same. And you have to start doodling in order to understand and learn a little from it and be able to doodle yourself and not doodle whatever somebody else is doodling. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I'm like, really? Because the first thing I did, I had to look at her video. I had no idea. You know, I would follow her video or try as good as I could because I didn't trust myself. And this is a lot like hers, if not completely like hers. But now I kind of realize myself that I can doodle here and there more than she did or whatever. Okay, here, those two were with the marker, so I'm just gonna continue here with the marker. But the inside, I will not do with the marker on these. Because this paper kind of makes the marker even thicker, I feel like. I don't know, but it feels like that. Oh, I have another one on the book page. Oh, yep. She wants me to get ready. I will get ready in just 5 minutes. We're almost finished here with the doodling. Okay. Now we do the same, but inside we doodle. And I'm in love with that. Okay? And you should be too. If you want to get your mind off of anything, that may be a good idea. Because like I said, to me it looked intimidating. So it might look intimidating to you. But it's, you can tell, nothing intimidating about it. And you can use it, any marker. You know, you can just do it with your normal pen. You can do that too. You don't have, or you don't need fancy supplies. I'm sure you can do it with acrylic paint if you have some. You know, I don't know, back in the day, I think they were 50 cents a bottle at Walmart. So no need for fancy supplies to be able to make something. I actually just am trying to encourage you to try, because I loved it so much that I feel like it would help a lot of people, just as like it helped me. When I had a really bad day, I came in and I just did a couple, and I'm like, whoa, my brain kind of relaxed, you know? Because basically you do nothing. You don't have to pay attention. And you don't have to, this is for me probably the most important part. I don't have to be perfect. That's the most important part, definitely. Because I don't have to be perfect. Look at that. They look so pretty. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you do watercolor, and if you follow somebody who does really easy things. And by easy, I mean really easy, okay? I don't mean like maybe your easy. I mean my easy here. Oh, see, this one I went the other way around. And that's good too. It doesn't have to go inside. It can also go outside. Okay. On some papers, it's harder to use this pen. On some papers, it's easier to use this pen. So weird. But this at least has a longer tip. But then, what? Whenever the tip runs out, you done? I don't get it. Somebody, I have to Google that. See, now we have this. And this is much prettier already, right? And then on the ends of it, We could just put some kind of, I don't know. What is this? I don't know. More leaves? Thorns? Whatever. But it kind of takes away free space, which I think is the reason for that. Right? So I think I'm going to finish one because I have to get ready. And then the rest of it I will finish by myself when I come back. Because it has been a long time. I thought it would be like quick. See? Just a little bit of doodling there. And then if you have free spaces somewhere, you can just put whatever there. Now I put my whatever in a weird shape, but that doesn't matter. And you can doodle whatever in there. If you feel like there is too much free space, that's what you go for. You just put another, and I feel like this is way too thin. And then I'm gonna just do another one right here and do the same thing. Just make a little leaves on top. See? Just something. Something. Yeah, this was way too thin. It looks more scratched than doodled, I feel like. So I'm just gonna go around this one more time. There you go. Looks better. So, look. And then on some of them, oh, should we use it? Yeah, let's go with a marker just to please don't be late to therapy. Every time I'm like very on time or 2 minutes late, I'm telling her that I couldn't get out of my room. Okay. And I feel like we could do one right here with these. Yeah, be aware that the marker is much thicker. But it's okay. And then maybe a small one right here. Okay. And then this one I will distress, and that's the last thing I'm gonna do with you. I will distress this one just to show you the difference. So this can be a journaling card. I don't need to do anything in the back because it does have this hearts. But I'm telling you, I had this piece of paper in like, many years. And I still collect it, basically. Can you see? It's cool, right? Oh, you can also use your white pen. Wasn't it right here just now? Oh my God. I know I saw it here. Did I put it away? I don't think so. I didn't put it away, so it must be still somewhere. Somewhere here around me. Oh, there it is. Somewhere around me. You can use your white pen and kind of maybe go in there as well with the white. You know, just make it a little different. I'll show you in a sec. You just do the same thing you did with the black. But now you do it with the white, so there's a little bit of accent in there. Why not, right? Ooh, the book page is very good with the white pen. Ooh, I didn't expect that. The book cover. It's not the book page. It was a book cover. And the white is very nice on it. Wow. Very white. Very white. Look at that. Not so white, very white. Okay, however, on this one, for example, we could, I have a marker here. You could just go around this part and make like a little frame. I don't know where my gold marker is. I have to find it. But here, I made a little frame. Or you can just distress. It's cool too, right? So, whenever I come back from my therapy, I'm going to finish up those probably. Or just in my morning thing. Yeah. But these are a lot. So, it took me 35 minutes now. It probably would take me about 10 to 15 minutes more to do that. So 45 minutes and you have a whole bunch. You don't have to make them all same, right? But this is my favorite. What am I supposed to say? You know, maybe next time I'll make some other ones, because she made different blob flowers and I just loved it, you know. So, oh, now I drew on her name. Steph Howells, I guess. Hilltop View Journals. Every time I read Hilltop, I think of The Walking Dead. Because they had a hilltop there too. They might still have it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. You know, I just want to do whatever sometimes without rhyme or reason. And yeah, maybe you can share it with me. I don't know if this is just the only thing, like only week I'm going to do it. Or if I'm going to do it next week again. I guess we'll figure out next week. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are all healthy and happy. Hope you are motivated. If you do them, I want to see a picture. Okay? You can email me a picture if you want to. I would email, but I would let me know in the comments that I emailed because I'm like that. I'm not very good with emails. I have a Facebook and stuff, but I mostly don't go there. Almost never. So email would be cool. And I would love to see. I would really love to see for you. And tell me if you enjoyed the process. Yeah, that's it. I hope you have a great day. And I see you soon. Bye-bye.